Hello fellow Dark Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome. So you might have seen this already, but in case you haven't, there's been some news about the new DLC that's gonna drop. It's gonna be an upgrade for Lizardmen and Empire DLC. I can't say I'm too happy about that. I was expecting a unique race, you know which one I'm expecting, Araby. But it seems that we're not gonna get it in Game 2, which is supposed to be centered in there, but yeah, not gonna complain. Let's hope I'm gonna get it. We're gonna get it in the future. So we're gonna get two new legendary lords, Marcus Wolfheart and also Nakai. Wolfheart is gonna be a witch hunter for the Empire, and Nakai obviously for the Lizardmen. There's also gonna be a new type of lord in the game, a generic type lord, which is gonna be, you know, the same time the type that Wolfheart over here is, which is a witch hunter with bow. So a ranged legendary lord, and Akai is gonna be a freaking Croxigor from what I can see over here, and he seems really cool. Let's go on over all the stats and the information that we can actually see here. So this one is gonna be coming. This DLC is gonna be coming relatively close to be released. It's gonna be on this September 11th, which is like in 10 or more days. Pretty much. And we're also gonna get some free DLC, and it's gonna be the legendary Lord Gorok, which we were all expecting in the Lizardmen DLC, and instead we got Tic-Tac-Toe and Tehenuin. But this is a very good welcoming surprise, to be honest. I really like Gorok and what I've read about him. There's also going to be a new campaign map region rework for Mortal Empires, Empire Fort Battles, which is going to be something close to the High Elven Gates, a new start position, and a faction for Balthazar Gelt. I think it's called the Golden Order or something. It's going to be somewhere down here in Sylvania, and also a new an old world update in general. So if we go over here, we can see some pictures. Obviously the trailer, I can do some kind of a reaction over here, but I highly suggest that you just watch it yourself. Just go and, you know, Google it, watch it yourselves. I don't like reaction videos and things like that. It's quite funny. There's not much involved. It's just Lizardmen hunting down Empire and in the end just fighting. At least for once the Empire is not getting slaughtered as they usually do. So over here we can see obviously Nakai, the Croxigor legendary lord, fighting some of the Empire units. Over here we can see, is that Wolfheart? I think he is, yeah. That is Wolfheart with some new unit from what I can see over here. And also for unique heroes, I think they're gonna be campaign only based. They're gonna be centered around Wolfheart and his campaign mechanic, unique campaign mechanic, I would rather say. And over here we can see some of the Lizardmen as well, but the most information is over here. So the Hunter and the Beast includes two richly themed new legendary lords, Wolfheart and Nakai, which are opposing each other obviously. Two new lord types, the Hunter Generals and Ancient Croxigors, four new unique hero units for the Empire. Which is gonna be, as I said, the same type as Wolfheart. The same goes for the Lizardmen, and we also get two new unique faction mechanics, quest chains, legendary items, and all that good stuff for these specific factions. There's the new units. New units for the Empire: archers, huntsmen, and war wagons. War wagons. I suspect it's gonna be something about replenishing ammunition, pretty much like the Gunnery White for the Vampire Coast. I don't know if I'm correct. I don't know how to feel about this, because usually your archers or thunderers, gunners, actually die as the Empire. So I'm talking about multiplayer here, not the campaign. In campaign they do quite well. New units for the Lizardmen are gonna be the Dread Saurians, Sacred Croxigors, and Razor Dawn Hunting Packs. New regiments of renown for both Empire and the Lizardmen. Where's the regiments of the renown? They don't say. Are these the ones? No, they're generic units. So no info about what the regiments of renown gonna be. Probably gonna drop the next days if it's not down here. It's gonna be released on September 11th. 10% discount if you pre-purchase it. As you can see, the price over here, it's 8.09 euros. So I suspect something like $6 and $7, something like that, if you're on the US. Will the new legendary lords be fighting for control of the vortex? That is a negative. They have their own business that they want to do. Will the new legendary lords be available in both the vortex and mortal empires? That is absolutely correct, but I think the unique mechanics are gonna be centered around the vortex only. What new units will be in the new hunter and the beast? We saw them up earlier. What new mechanics will Marcus Wolfhard bring to the hunter and the beast? And there's the mechanics. He's gonna be hunting down 4 legendary hunters, which are obviously the 4 that we can see over here. And if you gather them, then they're gonna serve you or something like that, and you get to become stronger. For example, over here, if you get where is it? Okay, I lost it, but whatever. Like, you gather up these guys and you get some bonuses. And there's also gonna be an Emperor's Mandate, which is gonna be the main mechanic for the Empire campaign in Lastria, because this is where it's gonna be centered, in Lastria. And is measured up by how effectively he fulfills the Emperor's Mandate. Expansion, successful military operations, and all that is gonna obviously add up to that bar or whatever else it's gonna be. There's also gonna be a hostility mechanic, which pretty much do as it says. Wolfhard's plundering will inevitably stir up hostility and prompt retaliation from the natives. Prolonged aggressive activities such as military actions and raiding can raise hostility through 5 levels. Conversely, a more passive approach to the campaign will cause hostility to fall. Each level has a negative effect on Wolfhard's campaign, but hostility is also a measure of his aggression against the local inhabitants. As he ascends through the hostility levels, reinforcements are dispatched more frequently via the Imperial supplies system. Oh, that's nice then. When hostility is reached, a variety of penalties will be imposed on Marcus, along with the dispatch of a special Lizardmen task force with the sole aim of defeating the expedition. He will instantly receive an Imperial supplies drop and will need to survive for a number of turns before the hostility bar resets. Okay, nice. So if you overblow it up, you just fight a script battle and then you get back to 0. That is good. What new mechanics will Nakai the Wanderer bring to the Hunter and the Beast? Warmblood invaders. In the Eye of the Vortex campaign, Nakai must fight to keep Lastria in the rightful hands of the Lizardmen. Several Empire colonies have been established. And yeah, these are the 4 extremely dangerous hunters that coordinate the Warmbloods. Probably, as I said, these ones. And it's gonna be a horde kinda style of thingy. Nakai is gonna have the only he's gonna be the only one who's gonna be available to wait, I read let me just get this. I read it, but I forgot what exactly it says. Nakai's faction, the Spirit of the Jungle, offers a unique variation on horde gameplay. Each army in his faction, when placed in the encampment stance, may develop its settlement infrastructure much as standard settlement would. That infrastructure is preserved when the horde moves off and may be further developed during future periods of encampment. If a horde is destroyed in battle, all its infrastructure is lost along with the army, except Nakai's though, because he's a legendary lord. However, only Nakai's personal horde can unlock units for recruitment. Other hordes in his faction may then recruit unit types Nakai has unlocked using the global recruitment. So you're only Nakai is gonna be able to do that, and the others are gonna be recruiting via Nakai. And where is it? I think Nakai is not gonna be, you know, it's gonna be like a Beastman faction, like a horde faction only. And if you remember from the last Roman DLC for Attila, where you can claim the cities for the Eastern Roman Empire, for the Byzantine Empire, something like that. These minor hordes will still have their own infrastructure and building trees, though some of these are focused on reducing... I've already read that. These changes are designed as a quality of life improvement for horde gameplay. Unifying recruitment buildings choices under Nakai saves the repetition, cost and time that would otherwise be required to construct the same recruitment buildings across multiple hordes. So that is good. That is good. So you build everything with Nakai, and with the other guys, the second generals that you are gonna have, you just build buildings that are gonna be you know, reducing the global recruitment and globally recruit through that. And defense of the Great Plan. Nakai Plan begins play with a vassal faction called the Defenders of the Great Plan. Yeah, the caretakers of the great temple cities. When one of Nakai's army captures a region, it may be gifted to the defenders. When a region is gifted, thus Nakai must choose which cold one that region's temple should be dedicated to. Okay, actually he can capture settlement, sorry. He can just choose if he wants to gift some to the old ones plan, the Great Plan. As more temples are dedicated to a specific old one, the more powerful the rewards bestowed upon Nakai and his faction. These temples generate a unique resource called Old One's Favor. Nakai must expend this favor to provide assistance to his vassals through unique rights, boost the income the vassals provide and visibility over them, and recruit blessed spawning units or heroes and slants at higher ranks. We also get to have some new rights. I don't really care too much about it. It's, you know, it's right. What's the free content that will be released alongside the DLC? It's gonna be Gorok, a campaign map region rework, Empire Fort battles similar to High Elven ones, a new starting position for the Empire and Guild, and keep an eye on our social channels in the coming weeks for more information. I'm gonna definitely be doing that. What's in the free old world update that will be released alongside the DLC? New provinces, Solent, which is probably where Balthazar is gonna be. New mountain pass regions have been added between the Empire and its neighbors, complete with all new Empire fort settlement battlefields similar to the High Elf Gates. New province and regions have been added for Albion. Oh, nice. That's really great. So Albion is gonna get a new region. It's probably gonna have a settlement on it. New greenskins and wood elf factions have been added in the Drakewald and Wasteland area of the Empire. I think Drakewald is well, I'm not gonna pretend that I remember, but I'm gonna guess over Marienburg, you know, that desolate area around there, if I remember correctly. I think that's what the Wasteland is. I don't remember the Drakewald though. The new Empire forts, as we said, are gonna be pretty much like the Elven Gates. New start position for Guild. Empire co-op campaign is now available. Empire Old World feature update, which pretty much is gonna ditch the old system with the offices. Now we're gonna have the elector count system. I'm not gonna pretend that I know how it works, but it's over here actually. It's gonna look something like that. So there's gonna be all the elector counts around, and I don't know what it means by candidates here. There's a button, summon the elector counts for 2,000 laurels, which is probably gonna be a new currency, and yeah, like, let me just hit play if there's more to it. Come on, play. There it is. That's why I hate it. Okay, it's nothing. It's just Karl Franz saying summon the electro counts, and nothing changes. So where did we leave off? I'm not gonna go too much into that because I just don't know what exactly is about. Is it still playing? Stop. Where is it? Alright, 13 electro counts position to command includes the Wastelands and Sylvania. Okay, nice to know that Sylvania is in there too. Unique rewards, rune fangs, and exclusive units when commanding a state's capital. Okay, yeah. When will the free content be available? We already know that. Will the Hunter and the Beast be released on macOS and Linux? I don't care. Okay, and that is pretty much it. Like, just a few pictures. There's some good looking units. Again, I would have preferred a completely new faction like Araby, but it is what it is, and we get what we get. And we can only hope for the best. Can't wait to see that. I don't know if I'm gonna start a new campaign. I might, just for the fun of it. because it's been a long time since I played a Warhammer campaign, and I think it's time. My body is ready. And yeah, that is pretty much all. Just let me know down in the comments what you all think about that. Like, were you expecting something else, or what was it? Yeah, I definitely wasn't. I mean, I saw the picture, the photo yesterday about you know, hunters wanted or something like that. But I was hoping that that was gonna be the FLC for the Empire or something like that, and the DLC would be something else. A man can only pray and hope for the best. I knew in the end I would prove wrong, but I was just choosing to not believe that we're not gonna be seeing our dear Araby. Anyway, as I said, I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button. And yeah, we're gonna be seeing you next time. Bye bye.